Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Ask Coach Marie. I'm Marie O'Neill, founder of Padma Life Coaching, and your host on this series. This is the place where you ask a question, and I give my unique opinion as a life renewal coach, astrologer, and past life regression facilitator. Please know that I'm not a therapist, and I will never tell you what you must do. Each week on Friday, a new video is released with me answering 2 questions from the viewers. In addition to those questions, I talk about various other life renewal topics. So let's get started with the questions for this week. Our first question comes from Leo, who is in London, in the UK. Hello, Leo. Leo's question is, it's May 1st, and I feel like I'm stuck in the bud. Others are blooming and succeeding, but I'm still waiting for my turn. How do I speed up my manifestation process? Well, Leo, that's a good question, and you're not able to speed up your manifestation. Each of us has a rhythm, a cycle. And some people's cycles begin in spring and some people's cycle doesn't. You have to figure out what your cycle is. Some people actually begin around the holiday season of summer or Christmas. It's actually determined by your birthday and by your energy pattern. Springtime for some, it's interesting because you think about the seasons that we have in nature, and usually the bears, the animals, are pregnant, having given birth, and are out and about. And that isn't always the case for us. And of course, we are a part of nature. One of the things that you need to do is figure out what has happened in the past during spring. Have you ever had the impetus to create and be moving forward? What was your energy pattern in the past? Look at your life over the past, say, 5 years and what transpired or the energy that you've had. If you find that you've had a lot of energy and it's just this year, that's a different story. If you find that you haven't had energy in springtime, look at when you have felt the urge to create, the urge to actually move forward. That's going to give you information about your rhythm and your cycle, which is way more important than whether it's spring, summer, or fall, or, with the seasons, as we have our natural rhythm. If you have found that the past 4 or 5 years, you've not had an issue with energy and it's just this year, then you want to dig into, of course, why your energy is waning at this time. Is it because you've gone through trauma? Is it because your health is not good? What's going on with you physically, emotionally, and mentally? This is what I'm referring to. You need to get to the bottom of why. Also, even though other people are out and about and creating and enjoying the spring, maybe you're still in a hibernation mode and maybe your body still needs more sleep. You're not able to force it though. That's the bottom line. So I hope that helps. Please comment below and let me know how you are getting on. All right, our life renewal topic for today, because it is May 1st, by the way, our topic for today is the law of gestation, understanding the sacred timing of your dreams. We all have astrology, whether we believe in astrology or not. Meaning the time of our birth, the moment of our birth, and what was going on in the sky set into motion your sacred rhythm with the universe. We are all a part of that. you have a natural gestation period where it's time to be inward. And then you have a time when it's time for you to manifest, to create. That is a natural rhythm that each of us has. And it's going to be different than your neighbors, than your mates, than your family members. It's uniquely you. And it's important for you to know what that rhythm is and be okay with it. Once you find out what that rhythm is, you can plan. You can know when it's time to be inward. For example, I know my energy is that of a bear. I know that I have to hibernate. I have to go in, and I have to be in for a while. Doesn't mean that I don't socialize or anything like that, but I'm contemplating, I'm gestating, I'm doing that in the winter. That is part of my natural rhythm. However, I know that if I'm going to create, I need to begin that process early spring. I can't do it late spring. That's too late. That's because of my natural rhythm. That means I have about 3 weeks between March and April. I have to be done with the beginning phase of creating by April 16th. That is a part of my rhythm. If I haven't started by then, I've got to wait until summer to actually begin, really after my birthday. And this is because of another cycle that is activated based on our birthday. In this particular cycle, every 52 days, we shift to another part of the cycle. So 52 days before your birthday is an ending period. It's time to finish what it is you started during your birthday season. So count 52 days from your birthday forward. That is when you actually begin new journeys, new processes, new activity, typically. However, you want to make sure that you're not beginning anything new 52 days prior to your birthday. Now, this cycle has to be overlaid with your natural rhythm. And for me, as I said, as an example, I have bear energy. So I know in the wintertime, I'm gestating. I'm in deep hibernation. Even if I'm socializing, I'm not able to do it every day. I'm not able to go to lunch with my friends all the time or be outward because I'm in. I'm contemplating what it is I want to create during the next season, or when the optimal time is for me to actually create. So I'm coming up with plans, I'm coming up with ideas and that sort of thing, and putting this together. This is all mental and all inward work, so that when I am able to get out there and put things into action, into play, I've already come up with a plan and I can actually jumpstart myself and get going. This is actually a couple of cycles that I've referred to here, but these cycles are in alignment with me. You have to find the cycles that are in alignment with you. And one of the ways that I'm giving you is to pay attention to the rhythm of your energy pattern throughout the past year or several years to see what is going to work for you. So I hope that helps. Let's move on to the final question for today. Our final question comes from Isabella. I love the name Isabella. Isabella is in Barcelona, Spain. Hello, Isabella. Her question is, I've lost my creative spark. I used to love painting and writing, but now I feel gray inside. How do I reignite my inner fire this spring? Good question. One of the things that you can do is pay attention to the food that you eat, because food is energy. If you want to have better energy, better quality energy, make sure that you're giving your body the nutrients that it needs. Also, sleep. Our body does need about 7 hours of sleep. And you wouldn't think that you'd need sleep in spring. You want to just be out there going and doing. The body needs that. So taking care of yourself is going to be primary. Making sure you're eating well, you're sleeping well, that you are practicing self-care. This is going to be primary. Another thing that you can do is surround yourself with beauty because it's springtime. Bring flowers and plants into the house. Have gratitude for what it is you already have. Exercise. Exercise for me, when you first start exercising or start a new exercise routine, you're exhausted and you don't feel like doing anything afterwards. However, over a short period of time, you'll find that your energy starts to reignite. We're talking about your inner guidance system here. Taking care of the body, taking care of the mind, your mental state of mind. Here, with the mental body, you want to, of course, practice gratitude. Go outside, feel the wind, feel the energy of the space around you, and drink it in and feel that gratitude. All of this is going to help reignite you. All right, we have come to the end of the video for this week. Thank you all for being here, for spending your time with me. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. The algorithms are important, and this is how the videos are sent out to a wider audience. If you would like to learn more about me, please check out my book, And the Lotus Opened, a memoir. You can find that book anywhere online books are sold, Barnes & Noble, 8 Books, Amazon. I would love it if you would sign up for the 5-day free e-course that I have. I designed that e-course to help give you a jump start, to jumpstart you getting your life back in balance. Go to my website, padmalifecoaching.com, and at the very beginning of the website, there is a clickable link for you to sign up for that e-course. I'll also sign you up for my newsletter, which comes out once a week. I never give your information to anyone. It stays within my email system, so no worries about that. I have a Substack page that you can also sign up for. There is an article every 2 weeks doing a deeper dive into some of the topics that I talk about over here on the YouTube channel. So sign up for my Substack page. The link is in the comments below. And as I said, please be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I thank you for being here, and I will see you back here next week. Bye-bye.